MBHS BlueSTEAM representatives, and we're here to talk about our project with the Kendall Frost Sawmarsh. Now, the first step of this project was learning about our tasks in different subjects.
Hi, I'm Maxime, and in biology class, we made an informative field guide about the important species of the Kendall Frost salt marsh, with the goal of educating the community on the diversity of life found at the marsh. We wanted to make the information accessible from a simple QR code made in engineering.
Hi, I'm Robert, and in computer sciences, I created animations for creatures in the marsh to be displayed on our Google Forms created by the students of Mission Bay. Our client is UCSD, and it is our job to inform the public about the creatures in the marsh.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. In my English and art classes, I was tasked with creating artwork centered around organisms in the marsh that aligned with the field guides being produced in biology class. From the beginning, I was glad to be working with UCSD and my teachers. I knew this project was going to have a huge impact on my community.
The exploration and development section of this project focused students on researching and creating the demanded product from the various classes.
In art class, I was tasked with creating a watercolor painting of an organism in the Kendall Frost Marsh. I learned how to find good reference photos and use them to ensure my drawing was anatomically correct. I also frequently checked in with my teacher and other classmates for feedback. In English, I went through a similar process while writing a poem about the marsh.
In computer sciences, I created a short animation of the red-tailed hawk. In biology, I learned more about the services provided by the marsh, as well as the diverse ecosystem found at Kendall Frost. I found my inspiration from my classmates by asking about their projects and learning more about how my animal fits in with the ecosystem.
For bio, we created a field guide which would allow the general public to access all the necessary information about the different species living in the marsh from a simple QR code. We spent a lot of time researching the available information, giving us the inspiration to complete our task. In engineering class, we created an automata box in Teams, allowing us to brainstorm and refine ideas in a virtual workspace, as well as parkour the design cycle. We were also tasked in creating a QR code to access our website.
Hello, I'm Ella, and I was fortunate enough to go on the field trip to the Kendall Frost Marsh in my biology class. It was super cool seeing the species of what I've been working on this year in real life. I saw plenty of crabs, one type being the line shore crab, rabbit prints in the mud and dirt, and lots of California horn snails. There was pickleweed and ice plants everywhere, multiple different kinds of ice plants, and lots of birds flying back and forth over the muddy marsh. Taking a trek through the mud brought the experience and project into a new light for me, as it finally clicked in my head how real everything we've been working on really is. It's not just words or stories through other people's experiences or thoughts on the marsh. It's a real environment that we've been working towards spreading awareness of. I helped build and revise part of the website, adding pages for the species, importing some of the art, animations, and research done by other students, helping to bring the work done across the entire 9th grade body into this field guide.
The revision and exhibition section of this project is where we receive feedback and where we look back on our project.
While I was researching the marsh, I truly understood its importance to the ecosystem and how vital it is to protect it. I found it challenging to find the information on such an unknown place, which inspired me to change that and provide all I could. I was inspired to work as a team for engineering to overcome the presented challenge using the design cycle and the tools and techniques given by my teachers.
Throughout the project, I learned the skills on how to make animations and how to edit out backgrounds. Something that surprised me was how easy it was to learn the simple functions of animations in a good class, which inspired me to look into more video editing software.
In my classes, I was inspired when I saw the creative projects my classmates were working on. We'd all been given the same original task, but each of us was able to achieve it in our own unique way. I felt scared and challenged at the beginning of the project because it felt like it was an overwhelming amount of work. But as I continued, I realized it was much easier with my teacher's guidance and feedback. I grew a lot during this project, not only as a writer and artist, but as a student and a citizen of the world.